Bum ba da bum. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Is the music too loud, chat? Let me know. I have some little lo-fi beats. I haven't figured out the perfect setting for it though. Welcome, chat. Hey yo. I've posted on the socials and all that good stuff. You can't hear any music? Oh, I can increase it. Can you hear it now? I tell her what music. Okay, I'll increase it a little bit, a little tad. There. Hopefully it's not too loud. Pump up the jams. Hey everybody, welcome to the Sunday stream. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Hope everybody's relaxing, getting re-energized for the following week, and just chilling. Be it the morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever it is for you. We are going to be doing, for this Sunday stream, Backseat brew stream. And for our choices for this evening, we have a bunch of Adventures of the Forgotten Realms commanders, 3 of which I could potentially be playing on the Magic Online stream Wednesday, where we do, the EDH gameplay. So for Backseat Brew, the way it works is, if you look in the video description, you're going to find a Google document, the thing that I'm looking at right now on my screen that you can see. And basically, you all will get to choose between one of 4 different commanders. Vote on which one you like the most. The one that wins the most votes after 10 minutes will be the commander that we build an entire deck around. And then after we've decided on an entire deck and the budget, we're going to go from section to section, starting with the lands and ramp, then card draw, then removal, etc., and build a fully functional deck together. It's really fun, and it's a great way for me to get a full deck made from scratch. You can see the process, and we can work on it together. And at the same time, you're helping me, figure out cards that I like and don't like, and discover new suggestions and whatnot. And then, like I said, 3 of these are available on Magic Online. The last one is not available online, but those 3 we could potentially be playing on Magic Online for the Wednesday stream as well. So, oh my, Tomer's already drunk. I am actually stone cold sober. And by the way, it's water, so. So, hello everybody. Hey Pablo, hey Will. We haven't chosen yet, John. Music is fine, that's good. I'm leaning towards Oswald. Farida is a bit limited in the card pool. Did you want to try building decks in sheets? Oh, we could give that a shot actually, yeah. We could give that a shot. I think it'll be... The only difficulty with sheets is it doesn't have like a mouse over thing that I like about MTG Goldfish's deck builder. Like I like just like looking over a card in the sheet and mousing over it, so I don't have to like memorize what it is. But we could try sheets. We do Oswald. We're not allowed to put in the Book of All Exalted Deeds. I've also underestimated what portion of the Brawl community is willing to punish snacks. I mean, Book of Exalted Deeds is pretty sweet. I don't know. Depends on the budget, I guess. So music is okay with everybody. I guess so. The way we start these things is usually before I let you vote on the commander, I like giving you my little pitch on why each commander was put here as an option in the first place. Because obviously I like all 4 of these, and I'm happy to brew around them. So I give you like my little pitch, you know, some ideas that I'm considering building around, and then from there, you know, based on that, we decide on what we want to do with it. It's a lot easier to sort against your checklist, but it's also easier if it's an older commander that has a lot of known cards. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, I think I prefer just the way I do it right now, because I do section them off by, you know, ramp and mana and stuff in a very janky way, so it should be fine. I'm gonna keep at that for now. At least want to see some either Sworn Cannonist if we build Oswald. No need to be too afraid of stacks. I feel like that's a good way of taking advantage of Oswald for sure. Give us Beholders, Illithids, or our Riot. We're gonna have more AFR Backseat Brewers, don't worry. So these are just 4 options. We'll have more in the future. Eye and Tentacle Monsters at. We could have added like Karazakar, but I like these 4 options for now. I heard talking and I forgot that I left the stream open in the background. It's a little wake-up call, I guess. Love the Cauldron complete frame. Thank you. Is voting up? No. Alright. We'll get started now, though. So, first, we're going to go with our pitches. Why you should pick these commanders, and why I think they're cool. So we're going to start off with the Lena Wild Mage. This is a mono-red commander with a powerful attack trigger. When it attacks, you get to roll a d20, and you target a creature you control. And 1 to 14, you create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that creature, except it's not legendary, and it has exiled this creature at end of combat. So you know, you just like, I forget what the name is, like a shimmer or whatever. You make a temporary copy of that attacking creature. Or 15 to 20. You make one of those tokens and you get to roll again, which is absolutely busted. So the way you can kind of take advantage of the Lena is, first of all, obviously extra combat steps. So something like Port Razor is really good to copy. Imagine you have Port Razor on the battlefield and the Lena, you attack with the copy of the Port Razor. You deal damage to a player with that copy. Then you go into your next combat phase. That's another attack trigger with Delina. You make another copy of the Port Razor. You're ping-ponging. And basically, if your creatures are unblockable, you just win the game straight up. So that is a ton of fun. But there's a lot of other ways to just like get random value out of Delina. Like, you don't have to go infinite right off the bat. But like, you know, like you copy, I don't know, like a Molten Primordial or anything with like a powerful ETB as well. You're getting control of a bunch of creatures temporarily, which is really nice. Again, it's really good we have extra combat phases, because then you can untap with all the creatures you just stole and then attack with them on the next combat phase. It doesn't work that well with creatures that have attack triggers. So like Inferno Titan, for example, you would get the enter the battlefield trigger where you deal 3 damage, but since it's already coming into play attacking, you don't get to deal an additional 3 damage when it's attacking, unless again you take extra combat triggers. So yeah, like stuff like Godo is really good. Combat Celebrant is good, but again, you need to have extra combat steps on top of the Combat Celebrant. So like, let's say you have a Combat Celebrant and a Delina. You attack with the Combat Celebrant and the Lena, and you exert the Combat Celebrant, the original, with that first attack. Then in your second combat, you already have that copy of Combat Celebrant. You attack with the copy of the Combat Celebrant. You exert that, and you take an extra combat. And you go pretty crazy with that too. So Combat Celebrant's really insane. Port Razor's really insane. It's so many creatures that are really insane with Delina. And Delina is like a very, very high power commander, I would say. And it's in mono red, so it can be pretty budget friendly, I think. I think there's some cards like, you know, Combat Celebrant ain't gonna be cheap, you know? I think it's like pushing, oh wow, it's pushing the $10 range already. Which makes sense because this card is really strong. And then Port Razor's like $6 or something like that. But we could definitely do something like $50 or $100. You don't get to keep any copies since she exiles them at end of combat, just to clarify. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I guess Combat Celebrant doesn't really work that well then, huh? But Port Razor does work, I think. Port Razor does work pretty well with it. So it's a little bit, we're going to have to work a little bit harder to break her, but I feel like the Lena is really strong and going to be fun. But thank you for the clarification. So we're going to have to keep this in mind that it gets exiled at end of combat. All right. So that's the Lena. Next, we got a commander that I played so much of in limited draft so far. Farida? I don't know how to say her name. F. Devil's Chosen. This is basically our dice rolling commander. Most dice rolling and dice rolling payoffs are in both red and blue. And you have access to most of the good dice rolling cards in those two colors. Farida is not like super insanely strong or anything, but she's really cool. I like dice rolling as a mechanic. I think it's a fun mechanic. It's kind of like what coin flips were before coin flips became busted. I don't know how busted dice rolling can be at the top end, but I imagine it's not as crazy as coin flipping can be at the top end. But it's still very fun. There's a bunch of cards that do really cool things when you're rolling dice. My favorite being the Deck of Many Things. Doing something like rolling a 20 on the Deck of Many Things and stealing an opponent's creature from their graveyard. You can steal your own creature from your own graveyard, but we could play around that. Most likely, though, if there's 4 people at the table, most likely you're going to steal a creature from an opponent's graveyard, and then when that creature dies, the opponent loses the game. So that's a really cool, like, alternate win condition. That's really fun. Also, the Deck of Many Things, I just have very, like, nostalgic feelings towards. Because it's a powerful artifact in Dungeons & Dragons, one of my favorite games of all time, and it was one of the main things, like the MacGuffin of one of my favorite D&D adventures of all time called Madness at Gardmore Abbey, and that adventure module came with the physical cards, the physical Deck of Many Thing cards. Actually, I can bring it one second. I'm going to show you the cards, why I like it so much. All right. So if you look at the artwork, you might notice that it's very familiar here. Eh? And they're holding up this. So, yeah. The artwork depicts the Deck of Many Things as depicted in the physical cards that you would get in the D&D module Madness at Gardmore Abbey, which I think is really cool. So Deck of Many Things would be the payoff for this weird brew, and I don't know how strong it would be, but it would definitely be something. You can only get 20 if you have no cards in hand, though. Yeah, but we could build around that. So yeah, so that's Farida. Dice rolling deck. Then comes like a strangely powerful mono white commander. This is essentially a birthing pod for artifacts in mono white, which is something I don't think we've seen before. We've seen birthing pod for creatures, and those are usually very powerful decks. but we've never seen Birthing Pod for artifacts. And this version is probably a little bit weaker in general. The green Birthing Pod decks usually have ways of like untapping your Birthing Pod general, like Yisan, and I don't know what the Simic one was, but like you tutor up a creature, you immediately untap the creature, your Birthing Pod commander, with a creature that untaps it, and then you just keep going and you combo off. This one I think is probably not as combo crazy. Probably, I don't know. I'm not sure. But Oswald, even without combos, like there are a lot of powerful. Wait, well, not Ethereum. Esper Sentinel. There's a lot of powerful artifacts, obviously, in Commander, and so having a mono white commander that can tutor up all your artifacts is incredibly strong. Like just at one, you get Esper Sentinel, which is an incredibly powerful engine. Beyond that, though, who knows? Who knows what we're going to be tutoring up? There could be any type of artifacts. You know, there's any type of artifacts we could be tutoring up with Oswald. Any of them, right? There's so many options. For tutoring up with Oswald. I don't know what the deck could be, but I'm just saying that the options are limitless, my friends. Options are limitless. So it's a very open-ended commander, very toolboxy, and probably one of like the most unique and powerful mono white commanders we've seen ever. So that's cool. I like that a lot. All right. And then the final candidate, is Wolfgar of Icewinddale. And this one is also incredibly powerful and incredibly spicy. This is basically attack Harmonicon. So Wolfgar says, if a creature you control attacking would cause a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So basically you run every single card that says like whenever you attack or whenever attacks. I don't even know how you search it up. I'm going to try right now actually. Whenever, let's do commander. Whenever creature attack. What are the best ones? What are the best ones here? So we got Sword of the Anime. We got Beastmaster Ascension. Orin Frost. No, that doesn't really work. We could give a bunch of stuff trample, +1/+1. Ooh, we can make a bunch of goblins with Krenko. Shared Animosity really pops off. Ilhard, we get to cheat in 2 things. Yeah, we could work with this. With creature, you lose a lot here. It just whenever attacks. That's true. Whenever attack. Ooh, yes. Itali. Double the Itali triggers? That would be very sweet. I don't think it works with Combat Celebrant, but I could be wrong. Maybe you're right. Maybe you exert twice? Can you like double exert and that's 2 combat triggers or extra combats? Annihilator. Yes, Annihilator would be pretty sweet. We even get like Ulamog. Ulamog doesn't have an Annihilator, but you exile 40 cards. Curse of Opulence, you get 2 golds. Yeah. Wait, where are the Annihilators? Oh, I guess it doesn't show up in the Oracle text. Oh, Annihilator. Boom. Yeah, they don't show up because it's in the reminder text. So you get you get all the biggies. You get all the big Eldrazi's. Exert isn't a triggered ability. Ah, yes. All right, so that didn't work. But obviously, Wolfgar is not going to be hurting for options, I think is the main takeaway here. There's going to be a lot of spicy creatures that have attack triggers and equipments that have, you know, whenever equipped creature attacks, and it's just a bunch of things. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of stuff, you know. So that's the final option. The only downside with Wolfgar is, unfortunately, he's not available online, which kind of sucks. All the adventures in the Forgotten Realm Commander products aren't available online, so I won't be able to play it on stream. But I mean, we don't necessarily have to play all these brews on stream. Brewing is half the fun too. So this is a really cool commander. I really like it a whole bunch. Hopefully we'll have it available on Magic Online, because I'd love to see it also on Commander Clash and on stream. But regardless, it is a really cool brew to build around. He doesn't double Toski. Yeah, that's true. I think Toski just says it has to attack each turn if able. But yeah, so those are the 4 options for this week. And fret not if there's a commander that you like from the latest sets that isn't available on our list. I try to keep it to just 4, and I'm going to try and do, you know, Sunday streams going forward. I know I missed a couple in the past for various reasons, but like usually we're going to be having Backseat brews, so we're going to see other options in the future, and something that you are hoping to see in the future probably will show up then. So let's get the straw poll going for these 4, and you get to vote, and we'll give it 10 minutes, and then we'll see. We'll see what we're gonna build around. Lena, Wild Mage. Sure, why am I typing these out? I could just go like copy paste. Ah! There he is. Don't want to delete you. Okay. So we created the poll. We're gonna post it over here. And we're gonna post it in chat. Boom. It is posted in chat. It's posted in the document. Now we're gonna have just 10 minutes. We're gonna chill for a bit. Feel free to ask me anything, quick impromptu AMA or what have you. And then after 10 minutes, we will choose the victor of the poll, and we'll get to brewing. The D20 thing is a secret Rosewater plot to make silver border cards spike. I don't know if silver border cards are going to make it to black border, but I feel like the distinction between the two has definitely blurred to the point where, like, it wouldn't even be that weird to see like Sword of Dungeons and Dragons to become a black border card. Like, I don't think there's a difference anymore, right? Like, Sword of Dungeons and Dragons. Like, this card is literally it could be a black border card. Like, if it was printed in the AFR set as a black border card, I don't think anybody would even blink. Protection from rogues and clerics. Whenever a creature deals combat damage, create a 4/4 gold dragon token creature with flying. Roll a 20 if you do repeat the process. Like, this card is not even like busted. It seems like legit right now. It seems fine. I kind of do want to play it now, though. That makes me a little bit sad. Darn. It's already working on me. Issue is the dragon is gold color, but there's gold dragons in Dungeons and Dragons. I don't think. Oh, it's gold. Oh, yeah, because it's not a right color type. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, gold isn't a color type. So if a 4/3 is an adult gold dragon, what's a 4/4? A gold dragon that doesn't skip leg day, I think, is a 4/4. It would be a fun card to play, though. So I wonder if that was their test to see how many people would react to D&D in Wizards of the Coast. I doubt it. I really doubt it. Because, I don't know, Silver Border has always had its own distinction, right? I feel like this card was probably designed, or out the door before they finalized the D&D set as being like a thing that's going to for sure happen. When does this card come out? Unsanctioned, unstable. (2018? 2018? Seems like. So they would have designed it like in 2016? Did you ever find out how to correctly react to the Abyss on MTGO after the choice is made? I am not sure. So I'll say no. Gold is also featured on a creature token in War of the Spark. Is there a gold colored creature? Look at the bottom of the card. Oh, for the date. Yeah, 2017. Makes sense. And then unsanctioned, printed in 2020. Has gone 2017. That is a cool dragon, though. I am a fan. Creature is all colors, it's not gold. The dragon token is monocolored. It's gold. If I has to choose a color in a Silver Border game, you can choose gold. Interesting. Did not know. Did not know that. Is this the only gold creature we've ever seen that's a monocolor? That'd be neat. That would be neat. What spice are you guys brewing up for the season finale of Commander Clash? I don't want to announce... I don't want to announce what the theme is yet. But... I can tell you what I played. But I'm not going to say what the theme is. But I played a deck that featured all 3 Vecna pieces, all 4 Cauldron pieces. And the intent was to win with Cauldron and Vecna. So that is what I played for the season finale. But we're holding the secret of what the theme is for the video reveal. I guess people will know once the premiere goes up. So you'll know, like, I usually put up the video as a premiere an hour ahead of time. So I think that's when you'll see it. I will say that the game was pretty darn good. I did get salty. I will tell you, spoiler alert, I did get salty. But the game was very fun. Say Cauldron. It is Cauldron. Do you have a Cauldron tattoo yet? The 3 set symbols would be cool. I don't have any tattoos on my body. So no tattoos of Cauldron. But that would be sweet. That would be definitely up there. If I ever did get a tattoo, Cauldron would definitely be a top contender. Tomer, getting salty isn't really a spoiler. Yeah. Fair enough, I suppose. Do you have tattoos off your body? I guess phrasing that was a little bit weird, huh? I cannot confirm nor deny if I have tattoos off my body. Like, you know those temporary tattoos that you have just like on a sheet, and you pull off like the little film on the top, you wet it, you put it on your skin and you wet it. I think I have some of those tattoos in my closet. So I do have tattoos off my body, technically. Arden Armix, come on. If Spy Kit was available on Magic Online, I would have been jamming Arden so many times. Trust you me. I so want to get somebody with Arden, Spy Kit, and then like blow up all their lands or whatever. Would the new Hellish Rebuke be a good pseudo Wrath in my Toshiro EDH deck? I wouldn't consider Hellish Rebuke a Wrath, because it involves your opponents attacking you. So I think it's a cute response. I think it could be I think it could be a cute way to thing to add to Toshiro, just as like a little rattlesnake, if you will. Like, you show that you have Hellish Rebuke in your deck, people will think twice about attacking you. But like, if somebody's comboing off or whatever, and you need a board wipe, Hellish Rebuke's not gonna do anything about that. Or if somebody attacks you for lethal, like Hellish Rebuke's not gonna do anything about that either. So I don't think Hellish Rebuke's that strong, honestly. And I also think, yeah, No Mercy is probably much better, because I think the intent with like Hellish Rebuke and similar cards is you want to prevent people from attacking you in the first place. This one is more of a gotcha if you do get attacked. But it's just like, if I'm getting attacked by a big scary creature, I would rather kill them before they attack me. You know, like I would just rather just run like Doomblade, you know? And like, it's also more versatile too, because like if somebody's comboing off and they're not attacking you, then you can still disrupt their combo or whatever. So while I like the flavor of Hellish Rebuke, I think it's very thematic for Dungeons and Dragons, because it is a spell in Dungeons and Dragons, and it works very similarly. Like if you get attacked, you can use your reaction after you get hit to deal damage to the person who attacked you. And Tieflings get it as a racial spell once they reach a certain level. I think it's like level 3. So flavor-wise, it's very much on point, but power-wise, I don't think it's very good. Tomer, here a challenge. Play all Cauldron pieces, all Vecna pieces, and all Empire pieces, then play Bludgeon Ball and do the Cauldron Overkill. That is a tough challenge. But if you like Cauldron, if you like Vecna, and if you like Empire pieces, you might really enjoy the season finale. How about that? check out this week's finale. I think everybody will very much like it. A lot. Out of curiosity, why no Volo? I played Volo on stream last week. That's why. So I already built the deck. I can show you the deck. This is what I played on stream. Volo's Guide, $100. It had some mutate shenanigans. It was pretty darn sweet. I thought it was a good deck. Play Dancing Sword equipped with all the swords. That could be fun. Okay. So, 12 minutes have passed. 12 minutes have passed, chat. We're going to find out who we're going to be building around today. Click. Oof. By a wide margin, Oswald Fiddlebender is your victor for this Backseat brew. It seems like there are a lot of Oswald stands in the chat. And honestly, I think out of these four, Oswald might be the most powerful of the bunch. I think it's honestly between like the Lena and Oswald on which is the most powerful. But certainly as a mono white commander, this one stands out. Like mono red has a lot of powerful commanders, probably more powerful than Delina as well. Delina is incredibly powerful though, but it's like, you know, it's mono red's not hurting. Mono white though, having a very powerful commander is very intriguing to me because like there's only a handful that I would consider powerful white commanders, like Heliod, Teshar, and Sram, pretty much. Oswald though does stuff pretty darn nice. I have heard rumblings that Oswald has like some CDH potential. I doubt it's like top tier or anything, but you know, if you are forced to play a CDH deck in mono white, I assume Oswald has some nice spice to it as like a sort of stack deck. All right. Please just don't Cauldron though. Well, we have to now figure out the budget restriction. We'll do this for 5 minutes. Choose Oswald's budget. We'll say 50. We'll say 100. And we'll say 500. I think those are some fine options. Yeah. Let's share. Give it to you. We could go cheaper, but like, when I go cheaper, I usually take more time. Whoops. Boom. All right, friends. I posted the new straw poll. We're going to choose the budget. Give it like 5 minutes or whatever. I made it pretty high. I don't know. We could go lower than $50, but usually it takes me more time to get it down to that level. Whereas $50, I can go pretty loose, you know? Like, I can just, like, throw some stuff and not think about it too much. So we'll do 50, 100, and 500. 500 is, like, I don't have to think. I just throw cards. But it becomes more powerful, too, so that's fun, too. Let me update the title. Fiddlebender. Boom. Updated the title as well. $500 Oswald is CDH tier. I build one, but $100 is almost unplayably bad. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I agree with unplayably bad for a $100 budget. I don't think it would be CDH, but it'd still be decent. $50 is cool in mono green, but there are just too many staple mono white cards that are $5 plus. I mean, I'm not a stranger to mono white decks, friends. I have been doing this for a while, so one of the primers that I did before that I considered pretty darn good was Budget Commander Teshar Answers the Apostle. I did it on $25 budget as the cheapest. This was in 2019, end of 2019, so I don't know how much it went up in price, but like I did clean up with this $20 list, $25 list. Inflation or whatever, price fluctuations made it $38 now, but like, yeah, I don't know. I think you could do it. If you think I can't do it on a $50 budget, I'm happy to take that challenge. You know, challenge accepted. But we'll find out. We shall find out. Tutor in the command zone is powerful? Yeah, it seems like a powerful commander. What pieces are so important? See, that's the question, right? Like, what it depends on what your win condition with Oswald is, right? I think your win condition will change based on your budget, but I think no matter your budget, you'll do fine. Just gotta adapt. Oh yeah, and they also did another mono white deck. Budget Commander SRAM Aura of Ultron. $25, $50, $100. Also in November. I don't know how much this price went up to. Was $25, now is $40. Grinding Station got expensive? Yeah, I think it got printed in like mystery boosters. And that was it. And yeah, it got more expensive over time, I think. Where are you, Grinding Station? Oh, it didn't get reprinted. So in 2019, when I wrote it, I wrote it when it was about $5. It's now, you know, $14. I'm a bit late. How long has the live been going? It's been going 43 minutes. And we are about to start the brew. All right, it's been 5 minutes. Let's find out what people want to see. $100, $500. Nobody wants to see $50. All right. I'm kind of tempted to just do it $50 anyway. We'll just move on and we'll do 100. We'll do 100. All right. So we've chosen our commander, we've chosen our budget range, and now it's time to brew. So I'm gonna create a new deck. I'm gonna call it $100 Oswald. And the way I do this, the way I like doing this, is I like doing the brewing process in chunks. So first I'm going to add lands. Then I'm going to add ramp. Then I'm going to add card draw, removal, board wipes, recursion, blah, 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 blah. Keep going section by section. And then we edit it down. We figure out anything that would like slip the crack, something that we didn't mention, that didn't fit any of our sections. And then we basically have a new deck. And I do it section by section just to keep like things ordered, because otherwise people are just like shouting a billion cards and there's no way for me to keep track of everything. So we'll go section by section. Keep in mind like what we're trying to do with the deck, which is going to be like some sort of combo, I assume, some sort of artifact thing, I assume. It will reveal itself to us as we're brewing, I imagine. All right. So all we got for now is our commander, which is $5. Ooh, it's $5. I assume it's going to go down soon. But we're going to start with the lands. And I assume we will have some artifact lands that will be rather spicy for us to take advantage of. Because we can sacrifice the land to Oswald and get our 1-drops and whatnot. So, we start with the lands. I think we definitely want every artifact land we can run in the deck. Start the chain? What's start the chain? Do we want Power Devo? Enters tapped. I think we'll just toss it in here just in case. Because I think having stuff to sacrifice is good. Treasure Vault. We Dowsing Dagger? Whoa, Treasure Vault's expensive. Never mind. I mean, I don't think Dowsing Dagger is great. Yeah, Power Depot is meh, but it is something we can sacrifice. There's also a bunch of lands that turn into artifacts. So, Blinkmoth Nexus, kind of cheap. I like the idea of just like animating a Blinkmoth Nexus or whatever for 1 mana. And then sacrificing it to Oswald to get our stuff going. Buried Ruin could be good. Yeah, Phyrexia's Core could be good as well. Eh, 4 mana to do that is too expensive. These are too expensive. How much is Ink Moth? Never mind. Inventor's Fair is pretty sweet. Kind of expensive. I'll throw it in here because it is very good. We could afford some more expensive cards. Not a lot, though. Mistress Backseat is another way to make just like a spend 1 mana, get an artifact creature that we can sacrifice. That's nice. Phyrexia's Core could be fine. War Room is a card. Yes, that's true. I think the rest of these are kind of meh. We would love to have Urza's Saga, but, you know, it's like $22 card. Yeah, the workshop's a bit expensive. A bit expensive for our deck. What are other just like good cards? Inventor's Fair is pushing $8. I don't know if... Ooh, Blinkmoth is 2. We don't need to have all of these, but... I also like Mirror Landscape. I like Tectonic Edge. I like having ways of dealing with opposing artifacts. Artifact creatures. Lands. I mean, I like dealing with opposing lands. That's what I wanted to say. Oh my goodness. Mistveil Plains, I like a lot too. What are other, like... Let's see here. I'm kind of blanking on the utility lands. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to sort by EDH Rec. Scavenging Grounds, maybe? Scavenging Grounds is good, yeah. Most of these are kind of like meh. Scavenger Grounds I'll add. Is there any ways of untapping? Like, I know Minamo exists, but that's in That's in blue. Flagstones? We don't really have any way of sacrificing our flagstones, so I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna check out, see what other people have been doing as well. Dillians, we got this, got these. Ancient Tubes too expensive. We got the War Room. Crystal Vein I don't want. Workshop I don't want. Blaststone's fine. We got the Plains. Ameri is very good. All the Bandit Blood. What the heck is this? Depletion Counter. My goodness. Meh. Play liquid metal coatings so we can sack flagstones. That is so deep that we're hitting magma deep in the earth. That's how deep it is. Frostwalk Bastion turns into a snow artifact land, but then we have to have snow lands or snow stuff. Not a fan. I think that's fine. Like we could add a secluded step. I like that. And then we just have a bunch of lands or a bunch of plains, which I'm not opposed. How many plains? I think we want like 35 lands in the deck, so let's do 21 plains. Gildoran Outpost, because we need to play bad man lands. I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Alright, so this is a good start. Now, let us do the Ramparino. I don't think we need as much ramp as we do in other decks, because we are going to be dropping down Oswald, and Oswald's going to be ramping out a lot of our cards, ideally. Yeah, we have Mistveiled Plains in there. So what's some good ramp that takes advantage of Oswald? I feel like there's gonna be a lot. Liquid Metal Torque is a great one. Yes. Mindstone, obviously very good. Sol Ring, obviously very good. Did Wayfarer's Bauble go down yet in price a little bit? Hopefully, because they got a reprint. Knight of the White Orchid. It's not an artifact, but I like it a lot. Everflowing Chalice. It has CMC of 1, which is not great with Oswald, but I can still get our 1-drops. Marble Diamond's alright. New doggo. Does anybody have the name of the doggo? Archaeomancer's map is very good, but it's also like extremely expensive. And slightly underrated, or sorry, overrated, I would say. I've seen this card played a bunch, and just as I predicted it would work, it gets 2 lands into your hand, which is nice. It's like a bad divination at that point. And it's an artifact, so it has artifact synergies. But then you put like 1 or 2 lands onto the battlefield, and that's about it. It's not bad. It's a very good card, but it's not like the best white card ever printed or anything. I think people were a little bit crazy, going a little bit crazy on that card. And the $17 card for something that got printed this year, I think it's too high. Raiders Carve? What's Raiders Carve? Raiders Carve. I don't know what Raiders Carve is. We got the Loyal Warhound. Wow, it's $2? It's fine. It's not amazing. Mycosynth Wellspring doesn't ramp, but I do like the card here. It puts a card in your hand. Solemn Simulacrum's another good one, yes. Burnish Heart, I'll say, is pretty decent. It does sacrifice itself, so you can't really sacrifice it to Oswald, but whatever. Raiders Carve. Raiders Carve. Raiders Carve. Ooh, when it attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a lane card, nah. It has a crew of 3, and our commander's not a 3. Nah. I'd rather run Explorer Scope. Thought Vessel's good, yeah. Oh wait, I like doing it like this. So we know how many we got so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna take out the map because while it is, I'll leave it in here for now, but it's yeah. It's a lot of our budget to play it. We got the bobble. We got the bobble in there. Metal Worker has to be way too pricey. Yes, it is definitely way too pricey. I'm not a fan of a Nyx Lotus in a deck that's mostly artifacts. Its devotion counter is going to be pretty low. Arcane Signet's probably still better than most other mana rocks. Blinkmoth Urn. I do like Blinkmoth Urn. I don't know how expensive it is, but I like it. Wow, it's not expensive. Yeah, we already spent lots of money. I'm probably going to be taking out the Inventor's Fair. Actually, I'm just going to take out the Inventor's Fair right now. Let's put it on other planes. I do like Skyclave Relic. Yeah, Skyclave Relic's a pretty sweet tech here. Thoughts on Ebenfly? Ebenfly is awesome. Wait, Ebony Fly. That's the one. This one's legit. I don't think we're going to really take advantage of the flying aspect of it, but whatever, right? Clock of Omens or Unwinding Clock? I think both of those are very good. Oof, it's $12, but it still might be worth it, actually. Still might be worth it, still. Oh, this is not even... This is the basic land one. We'll get Ichor Wellspring soon. Coveted Jewel? Coveted Jewel. How expensive are you? Not very expensive. All right, we have a lot of ramp at this point. We have probably too much ramp, but this is a great start. All right, let's move on from ramp, and we're gonna move to the card draw aspect. And this is where we're going to start adding stuff like Ichor Wellspring and stuff. Keep in mind, I'm doing things section by section just to keep things organized. So I did lands and ramp. Now I'm going to be doing card draw. And I'm going to only look for card draw cards to add. And then after that, we're going to add removal and board wipes and all, et cetera, et cetera. So we'll get to everything eventually. So now we're going to start on the ramp side, or sorry, the card draw side. What stuff draws cards? I think like Endless Atlas works. Ooh, Esper Sentinel's great. It's probably very expensive though, right? It's like $30? 15? I really like it. Tome of Legends is good in Oswald. Tome of Legends requires us to attack though, does it not? I believe it requires us attacking with our commander. Yeah, I don't think it's worth the $6 here. Because we're not going to be attacking with a 2/2 all that often. Maze Mind Tome. Yeah, that's good. Is Trading Post too slow? I consider it usually too slow. If I'm in a red artifact deck, I almost never run it. If I'm in a blue artifact deck, I almost never run it. Yeah, I just don't like Trading Post. Maze Mind Tome. I don't even think Maze Mind Tome is that good. That's four mana to draw a single card, 6 mana to draw 2 cards. That doesn't seem good. I don't know. Conjurer's Bauble. Mystic Forge is great. I do love me a Mystic Forge. Sacrifice, put 1. Nah. Not that. Yeah, what's the stuff like? There's a bunch of stuff that's like, we do, sorry, white. We do artifacts. Draw card. Enters the battlefield. No. Oh. Sacrifice. Kind of interesting. Sacrifice. See, Chromatic Star is something I like. Because you can sacrifice as a tutor with Oswald, and you still get that card. So I like that a good amount. No. How many am I looking through? 174, that's fine. Got Endless Alice, we got Esper Sentinel. Vecna. Filigree Familiar. Yeah, that's sick. It lets us search for our 4s and it draws us a card. It's fine. It's aight. Golden Egg? Yeah. Guild Globe? Yeah. We got Ichor Wellspring already here. This is a pretty easy way of finding stuff. I have Vecna I don't like by itself. Idol of Oblivion has potential. Depends on how many tokens we make, obviously, but I guess we're not gonna make that many tokens. No, never mind. Sacrifice when it's put into graveyard. Ooh, this is very good. This is very good. A 1-drop the cantrips. I like that. I like Implement Improvement a lot. Gates of the Afterlife might be these, yeah. Mask of Memory is tempting, but we don't really have a lot of evasive beaters. Draw card. Just want sacrifice fodder. Put into the graveyard from the battlefield. You may pay white. If you do draw a card, sure. I like that. I don't know what we're going tutoring for. That'll be step 2, but draw a card, sure. Give me some of that, please. Search the premises. What is search the premises? I don't like this card. I don't like this card very much. It only investigates when you get attacked. It feels like a bad ghostly prison, honestly. Like, if people want to hit you for like 10 or whatever, Ghostly Prison will actually prevent you from getting hit, because they might just not have the mana for it. But if they give you some clue tokens, and then you have to pay the 2 to draw that card, I don't think this is very good. If they're gonna poke you, they're gonna poke you for more damage. They're gonna avoid some pokes, but like, I'm never like, oh yes, I'm so excited to get hit for 10, because then I can pay 4 mana to draw 2 cards. After investing 4 mana to do nothing. This is a bad card. This creature. Whoop. Prophetic Prism is draw a card. By the way, I don't know if this is correct to do, to fill up with these cantrips to draw cards, but I sure as heck am gonna do it. Sunbeam Spellbomb. I think we're gonna get there soon. Each player. I don't like each player. I feel like Sandstone Oracle might be like a nice top end that we can just cheat in if we need the cards for like just empty-handed or whatever. Scarecrow. Sacrifice Scarecrow, draw a card, return target artifact creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. I feel like this has potential. We're kind of going ahead of ourselves because this is recursion, but this is something to consider. Draw card if you have 7 more. Smiling, Senseis from tanks. I feel like Skullclip is... Ooh, Skullclip's expensive, never mind. I was gonna say, like, you can't have Skullclamp be bad. I feel like Skyscanner might be a little bit too expensive for what it is, but I'm gonna throw it in there for now. I also don't mind a Smuggler's Copter. Modular creatures? I don't think modular creatures have enough impact to be worth running. Sunbeam Spellbomb. Nah, they don't really work how I want it to work. I want to sacrifice them and get value, essentially. Terrarian's sweet, yes. Yes, this one's a goodie. Thorough investigation. Thorough invest. Whenever you attack, investigate. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, venture to the dungeon. I'm not sold on this because right now it doesn't look like we're very much of an attacky style deck, and it's also like $8. Mycosynth's last got expensive, yeah. Probably not going to be running Mycosynth Gratis. Card and discard a card unless you exile. Okay. So that's pretty good. We don't have a lot of card draw per se, but we have a lot of cantrips. I feel like the cantrips are going to do some serious work here. Have we had a Word of Bones yet? No, not yet. Is this with Basalt Monolith Rings of Bright Hearth combo? Well, we're doing $100 decks, so it's unlikely we're going to be able to run that particular combo. Although at this point, I think we're going to ditch the Esper Sentinel, probably ditch the map. We'll ditch it later, actually. We'll ditch it later. But there's obviously some cuts we're going to have to make. We need to either cut like Esper, the map, the clock. And I think out of all of these, I want to keep the clock. Clock's really good. I think of these 3 expensive cards, I think it's clock, and then Esper Sentinel, and then finally the map is the least good. Rings got pretty cheap? It did. That is true. Okay. So we got a lot of cantrips. And the Copter is not that great for us, actually. Whoop. Next up, targeted removal. Yeah, the recursion is going to be pretty sweet too. I feel like we're going to be very much like, it's going to be very much like a Teshar deck, where Teshar's all about like cantripping and making incremental card advantage and whatnot. This is going to be very similar. But we're going to have, you know, more tutor capabilities, obviously. All right, removal. Removal. I don't know how much removal we want in the deck. We obviously want to, you know, still be able to interact with our opponents. Dispatch is good, yeah. An hour late, where are we? We're doing $100 Oswald Fiddlebender. Portable Hole is interesting. What else? I guess we could get like duplicates. Like artifact related stuff. Spine of Ishsa. It's kind of expensive. These ones are very expensive, but it's pretty, could be pretty decent. Blade Griff. Prototype. I feel like Spine and Golem are stronger in red decks because they can cheat the mana cost easier. I don't know if we can cheat it very easily in white. What's the Angel Runes? Angel Runes is the one. Angel Runes I like a lot. Even though it's expensive, I was just harping on the fact that it can be a little bit rough for us, but Angel of the Ruins, maybe? Ooh, Treasure Keeper. I'll throw in Treasure Keeper in part of the treasure, as part of the card draw package, I guess. This is sweet. Oh, you know what I really like in artifact decks? Ugin the Ineffable. I don't know how expensive it is these days. I'm hoping it's under 5. Please be under 5. Oof. He's climbing. One day I'm not going to be able to run him anymore. But that day is not today. I love Ugin the Ineffable. Colorless spells you cost 2 less to cast. Most of our deck is colorless, so he's already pretty... He's expensive. He's expensive for just that passive. But then he's incremental card advantage, or he's removal. I just really like this card a bunch. Ugin's kind of a sleeper. He used to be cheaper before, or maybe I guess he wasn't. He's always been kind of expensive, huh? But I've loved him. I've run him for a long time. Big fan. Duplicates. We'll throw in duplicates. We'll throw in... Ooh, Dispeller's Captures is a good one, yes. Spells Captures is a very good one. Unexpectedly Absent, not really. Inspiring Statuary might help with the costs too. I agree with that. I do like Inspiring Statuary a lot. I'll throw it into the ramp section. All is dust is expensive. This board wipes. That's board wipes though. We'll do Glass Casket. Sure. Navinral's Disc. That's a board wipe. It's a god statue. Oketch's Monument, are you talking about? We don't have a lot of creatures right now. Doesn't work on artifact spells being cast. That's true. That is a little bit awkward. Most of our creatures are going to be... Most of our spells are going to be artifacts. Yeah, we'll take that out, actually. I like that card a lot in Clue decks, though. Steel Hellkite? Yeah, Steel Hellkite's decent. It's a lot of mana. It's a lot of mana to get its stuff going on. Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile. Swords to Plowshares. I'll have swords in there. I think Path is more expensive. 190. That's fine. Any chance I can convince you that Triskelion is removal and not just player removal? No. But if we can combo Triskelion, that'd be pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's target creature. Mana cost 3 or less. I guess it's fine. Generous gift is good, yes. Alright, let's just do board wipes real quick. Scourglass, Navinral Zisk. I don't like Cataclysmic Giants in this deck. Out of Time's good. Darkskin Mutation, not so much. Austria's Command would be good. I like these 4. I don't think we're going to be super heavy on the board wipes. Alright, Graveyard Recursion. Usually I say 2, but we're going to be having more just because it is like a sacrifice deck. So Recursion is going to be obviously a major player here. So we got Scarecrow, which is good. We're going to want Sun Titan, obviously. Open the Vaults is good, yeah. Very good. Scrap Trawler, real good. There's Mirror Retriever. Retriever is very good. There's another one. There's like the Junk Diver. Teshar. Ancestor's Apostle. 7's Reclamation is going to be too expensive for this deck. I don't think it doesn't have the same level of synergy. Oh, Workshop Assistance, really good. Alright, those are going to be the biggies, right? Nah, we don't really need brought back. Trading Post is too slow. Arcbound Retriever I don't like either. Fate's Reward, still don't like. I prefer these ones a lot. Also, the fact that we can tutor the ump at any given time is also really sweet. I think this is a pretty solid thing. It's pretty solid start. Alright. Next up. Tutors. Flexible tutors. Scrapyard Recombiner. Ah, yes. I love this card. What can it get in our deck? We can get construct cards. We can get construct cards with this. How many constructs do we have? Sanctum Gargoyle? What's Sanctum Gargoyle? Oh, this is the slightly more expensive. Yeah, we could go for that, I guess. We'll toss it in there. Toss it into the pile. All right. River Invention's blue. Reshape is also blue. So unfortunately, we can't run them. Coldotha Forge Master is nice. New D&D Tutor. Treasure Chest. Ooh, did I miss Treasure Chest? I feel like Treasure Chest would be good here. Treasure Chest. Roll D20. 1 is you lose 3 life. Make 5 treasure tokens. Draw some cards. That's probably not good enough in this deck. No. Yeah. No. Nah. If we have ways to increase our odds of rolling well, like if we were in Farida, I would definitely run this, but nah. Nah. Inventor's Fair is $7, so I took it out. Treasure tokens are Oswald fodder? Yeah, that's true. That is true. Mirror works, turn into card draw. What about the entertainment? I mean, we could throw it in there. It's not terrible, but like paying 7 mana to like make 5 treasure tokens is like very weak. I don't know. I'll toss it in. We can make cuts afterwards. I don't even know what section to throw this into. Also, how many constructs do we have in the deck? So we can get Scrap Trawler with the Recombiner. We can get Assistant. We can get Treasure Keeper. Coldotha Forge Master, so tutor for a tutor. Not really a great option so far, but whatever. I guess we don't really need that many tutors in our deck because, you know, Oswald's our main thingy for this, which is fine. Search for glory targets. We got Ugin. We got Teshar. And that's like it. So it's not enough. Does liquid metal coating sort of combo with the commander and unwinding clock? Well, there's other ways we could do it. We could like liquid metal coating, Oswald, and then untap it with like a voltaic key or whatever. All right, we're good for the tutors. I see we're moving on to, you know, the big spice. So we'll wrap up the graveyard hate. I'm just gonna throw in Soul Guide Lantern. That's my go-to. It's easy. It's tutorable with Oswald. I can't imagine a better option than Soul Guide Lantern in the deck. Rest in Peace would probably hurt us too much, so Soul Guide Lantern I just like a lot. It's almost $4, but I don't care. I don't care. It's really good. Bronze Guardian. Other artifacts have ward. It is a big beater. All right. I mean, yeah, we could save some money with like Tormod's Crypt instead, but it's gonna be hard to tutor up Tormod's Crypt though, because you have to get it. Like, we're gonna have to sacrifice a 0-drop for like a 1-drop or something. Okay, all right. Let's go with the finishers, the spice. So like the stuff that really makes Oswald start popping off. Figure out like how we're gonna be winning the game. So I'm just gonna start throwing in some random combo pieces. Draw Scorpion. What's a 1,000-year elixir? What's Triplicate Titan? Triplicate Titan is way too slow, I think. So how are we gonna win? I assume it's gonna be with combos. I assume combos will be the way we do it. Staff of Domination is a combo card. A Blasting Station is a combo card. Mirror Retriever plus 0-drop artifact plus blasting station plus Teshar is infinite damage. But right, but how are we gonna grab? How are we gonna assemble that with Teshar? I loved your Crackdown Construct Greaves combo. Could that work here? It definitely makes an infinitely large construct. We still have to deal with damage though, which is a little bit awkward. Because it doesn't have unblockable or anything. But it is a good one. It does work. Don't you run some toolbox artifacts like Needle / Cage? Pithing Needle and Graph Digger's Cage, you mean? Affinity can get you up the CMC ladder quickly. I feel like we just like randomly just sacrifice basically anything though. I don't want to run like bad affinity cards if they're not going to do anything for us. Alright, so Draw Scorpion says whenever it or another artifact is put into graveyard from play, you may untap target artifact. Yeah. Yeah, no, we currently don't have a ton of token production, so we're sacrificing a lot of lands. That's true. Magistrate Knowledge Pool? Triumphant Reckoning. Scryfall is slowing down a little bit. Return all artifacts. 9 mana, return all artifacts. 9 mana, return all artifacts. I mean, it's not unplayable, but it's definitely a lot worse than Open the Vaults. Because the difference between 6 and 9 mana is enormous. I feel like if our board gets wiped of all our like artifact ramp and stuff, though, we probably won't have the mana to cast Reckoning anytime soon. Cauldron of Souls, Triskelion, and Draw Scorpion. That is a combo, right? Cauldron, Dross can untap the Cauldron. Untap target artifact, yeah. I'm gonna browse also EDH Rec, see if there was any spice that we missed. Seventh Rec. Karn, $16. Not great. So they got the Basalt Monolith Rings combo here. Canonus is very good, but it's $8. Mox Amber is very good. Opal is very good. I feel like somebody just made like a CDH deck and that's the only thing they're pulling from right now. 27 decks, yeah. This feels like somebody's CDH deck mixed in with a little bit of jank. Basically, there's just like a bunch of stacks cards. Memnite, Ornithopter. Yeah, I'm not feeling the tax out plan just because most of the taxi cards are expensive. Steel Overseer plus Rings of Bright Hearth plus Voltaic Key is infinite power and toughness for our artifact creatures. Are you tuning Rebecca? No, I'm building Oswald. Dig site exit here. I think Overseer, Rings. I think Rings should just go in. Maybe Basalt and Rings just goes in. Neither are that bad, actually. Yeah. I mean, we can draw an entire deck with. We could go Basalt Rings, Staff of Domination, draw our entire deck, but then I don't know how we win. Also, the price is getting very insane. We'll have to do some tweaking there as well. I mean, she's still good at 99. I think she's overpriced. Oh, I guess this Walking Ballista does it, right? Maybe that's our best line? But how much is a Ballista? Not cheap. Also, how do we tutor up a 0 CMC card? Ah. Because Oswald can't tutor it up. Oswald tutors up 1 or higher. What about Altar of the Brood and Retriever Scrapper combo? How does that work? Scrapyard can? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That feels a little bit too... Is that too convoluted, though? Big think. Big think. Goblin cannon? What the heck? I mean, that does deal infinite damage. That's not the worst, honestly. Okay. So let's say this. So we got Staff of Domination, we got Basalt Monolith, we got Rings of Brighthearth. So as soon as we have Basalt Monolith and Rings of Brighthearth, we have infinite mana, infinite colors. Or we have Staff of Domination on the battlefields. We draw our entire deck. Then we can also Goblin Cannon and Rocket Launcher as infinite damage. Doesn't seem bad. Any target. Only if you've controlled Rocket Launcher continuously since the beginning of your most recent turn. What does that mean? Continuously since the beginning. Oh. So I can't even play Rocket Launcher and activate it on the same turn? Ugh. That seems bad. Summoning Sickness on an artifact. No thank you. Prototype Portal plus Ugin's Nexus is infinite turns. So I like this main combo. Is there any secondary combo we should be going for? Ooh, yeah, Ugin's Nexus and I I do like the Nexus. Yeah, that's a cool one. Ugin's Nexus prototype portal. And then we have Oswald to sacrifice the Nexuses. I like that. Yeah, that's really sweet. I don't really want to draw the game. But I like these. I like this combo a lot. Staff of Domination. This is like primary combo. This is another way to combo off. Also the Staff of Domination, Rings of Bright Earth, Abyssal Monolith can also just do the Ugin Nexus prototype combo. Sands of Time plus Phreonic Resonator. I feel like individually those two cards aren't really helpful for this deck though. So kind of leave it out. I'm kind of scrolling up right now actually. I don't really want to do the Ballista combo. Although it also works well with infinite mana and infinite draw. Do we want to do the Cauldron of Souls draw Scorpion Triskelion combo? Cauldron of Souls can keep... I mean, it could protect Oswald's, kind of, by itself, so that's something. Triskelion's not very good by itself, but, you know, it's fine. And Draw Scorpion doesn't really do anything by itself, but... eh. Maybe this is probably enough. Illusionist Bracers you're thinking of. It's kind of expensive though. Draw Scorpion is a minor combo if we can turn Oswald into an artifact. The only problem with the Draw Scorpion play though is it's not really a combo unless we're sacrificing artifact creatures to Oswald. Which we have some of, some that we want to sacrifice, but we don't have a lot. Run any artifact lands? We have a couple, yeah. Mirror Galvanizer. Mirror Galvanizer. Untap each other mirror you control. That's not really a combo, is it? I think this is fine, actually. Yeah. I don't know. I think this is good enough. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with just these cards, I think. We could do like a Teshar combo, but we can't tutor up Teshar, which is very awkward. We could like run like Search for Glory or something like that, but I don't really want to do. I don't want to do Teshar combo. Do we have Thornbite Staff already? Maybe we didn't add it. Empiretron? Jinx Choker? Nah, that's too slow. I think this is pretty good. This is a pretty solid start, I think. All right, let's start pruning. Oh, Thornbite Stats is kind of expensive, but we can start pruning the cards that aren't like super necessary. Okay. do the pruning time. Let me save real quick. Crackdown construct does get very large. Yeah, unwinding clock's very expensive. I don't think we need it either. So let's take out Esper Sentinel. I love Esper Sentinel, but at $15 or $16 is probably a bit too much. We probably don't need Junk Diver. We have a lot of different ways of returning stuff from the graveyard. It's a very good card, but we just don't need it here. Soul Guy Lantern's also kind of pushing it, to be honest. Like Endless Houses. I like these cards. I like these little... Oof. The Bracers might be a little bit too much. I'll take that out. The Mage Right Stone, also really good, but might just be a little bit too much. Definitely taking out the Archaeomancer's map. We're gonna take out the Warhound because we were already like super high on ramp. Unwinding Clock, you're gone 2. War Room. We're gonna switch you out for a Plains. You got a liquid metal coating. I'm gonna take that out as well. Not that it's expensive or anything, but the torque is just better. Yeah, Mage Right Stone's a bit expensive. Take out the stone. I like the 1,000-year elixir, but the treasure chest probably isn't gonna make it. How much is a Scourglass? Oh, Scourglass is expensive. Oh my goodness. I do like it a lot though, because what you can do... Oh, you can't tutor it at instant speed. Never mind. I was gonna say you can tutor it before that, and then simple before your turn, but you actually can't do that. Let's just go for an Evinral Zisk, I guess, instead of the Scourglass, which is actually in the deck, but I didn't type it in correctly. Things like that. $114. Can make some more big cuts. I guess we could run the Gearhulk, yeah. Probably don't need the Forge Master. It's not like essential or anything. Yeah, Larry Nevin backwards. That's how I have to do it in my brain. So I'm like, is it double L or double R? So I'm like, Larry. All right, cool. I guess we can replace the Soul Guy Lantern for something better, cheaper, but ugh. It has to be like a 1-drop is a thing. What's a cheaper alternative? Like Scrabbling Claws? I want it to be an artifact that I can tutor up with Oswald. Tormod's Crypt you can't do because it's a 0-drop, so you can't tutor it up with Oswald. I want it to not cost mana to activate. I'm very picky, chat. Relic of Progenitus kind of works. Ooh, Relic of Progenitus is expensive. We'll just go for Scrabbling Claws. It's fine. Sentinel Totem is even cheaper. I prefer Scrabbling Claws. Such a shame, Soul Guy Lantern. Gonna have to replace you. Thought Vessel. What are the ones like we could be running like artifacts cost? No. What are the stuff like the stuff like artifacts cost less? Just remove the staff. But I'm using the staff for combos, no? I was using it for a combo, am I not? Or this one, the Thornbite staff? Yeah, Foundry Inspector's one. Was I not using Thornbite staff for a combo? I forgot. It's with I like Semblance Album. Instead of Thought Vessel, let's go for like bigger stuff. Foundry Inspector. Was it not for a combo, the Thornbite Staff? Am I forgetting? How much is Cloud Key? I prefer Semblance Anvil anyway, more than Cloud Key though. I like a big fat beefy mana discount. Whew! Never mind. This card is expensive now. Oh boy. All right. I thought it was cheaper. Yeah, that's fine. Well, if we're not using Thornbite Staff for a combo, then we could cut it. Starnheim Courser. Ooh, that is a good one. I keep forgetting that card exists. And it is good. We had like a Thran. No, we didn't have Thran Dynamo. Man, I could have sworn we had a Thornbite Staff combo, but if we don't, we'll put in Cold Oath or Forge Master. We got the Nexus Prototype Proto combo. We got the Rings of Bright Hearth Basalt Monolith combo, which leads into the infinite damage with the Goblin Cannon. Okay. Okay. I really want Lightning Greaves in this deck, so I'm going to add that as well. Because we have like a lot of creatures that would like some haste. Then we'll cut the Sanctum Gargoyle for it. Like it's fine. But, oh wait. Let's get rid of the Sky Scanner. Sky Scanner's not good. Sky Scanner's gone. Right. We'll throw in the Lightning Greaves. Yeah, we could throw in an MDFC or two. So far, looking so good. And we just need like one more cut, and it doesn't really have to be anything in particular. I'm just looking at what stands out as like not that great. We could possibly go down like a cantrip, but we don't really have a lot of card draw, so I don't want to go too deep on that. Maybe we take out like the Chalice. Take out the Chalice. What else? Look at the curve. I mean, our curve is going to be a little bit weird, right? Mostly 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, not a lot of 5s, and a bunch of 6s. But I still think that's fine. How many cards left? We're done. This is it. This is 100 cards. I was thinking about like throwing in like an Ondu Inversion or something. Oh, did we end up putting in Sternheim Courser? We did not. I can throw it in instead of something. I'm not sure what though. $90, 100 cards. Yeah, we got there. We did get there. Maybe we, instead of the Sanctum Gargoyle, we put in Sternheim Courser. How's that? Does that look good? I think it looks good. I'm a little bit biased though. But yeah, we have 2 infinite combos. We got the rings basalt combo. Yeah, it helps reduce by 2. I like Semblance Anvil, but it was like $4. I didn't know what else to cut. I really wanted to put in Lightning Greaves, so I splurged a little bit there. We got the Forge Master in as well. I don't know. This seems pretty solid. We got the Prototype Portal plus Ugin's Nexus combo, which seems really sweet. We got the Rings of Bright Hearth, Basalt Monolith, Infinite Mana combo that we can then draw our entire deck with Staff of Domination, and then win with Goblin Cannon or the Prototype Portal Ugin's Nexus combo. That seems really good. We have a good amount of recursion tutoring capabilities, a fair number of answers to a bunch of stuff. I don't know. This seems solid to me, I think. I think the only thing I would like to change maybe is like some treasure generation or something, some 0 drops to make tokens. I want to have tokens so I can tutor up 1 drops. We don't have any way of doing that. How do we tutor up 1 drops in this deck? How do we make 0 cost artifacts? Well, let's see. Artifact token. If I type in artifact token, what does this leave me with? Yeah, we can eat lands, but most of these suck. Digside Engineer. If you cast an artifact spell, you make pay 2. If you do, create a 0/0 colorless artifact creature. This might be able to do it. How expensive are you, Digside Engineer? I like Digside Engineer. I think Digside Engineer has a lot of potential here. Genesis Chamber also has potential. Thopter Assembly, probably too slow. I think too slow. Golem Foundry, I think is too slow. Karn is good, but too expensive. Mirrorworks is interesting. I like these two a lot. I'm going to throw in the Digside Engineer. I think that's pretty fun. How do we put in Digside Engineer? Maybe this is a little too cute. Mearsmith? Glass Casket might be a cut. I do like having like tutorable removal for creatures though. Cheap creatures at least. Pay 1 if you do create a 1/1 token. Is that better than the Engineer? The engineer ones are big though. I kind of like the engineer more. Is Bobble that good? It's not, but it's just like yeah, the engineer could be a win condition. This is true. How bad would I be if I cut some spot removal? Oh, gee whiz. Maybe maybe I just got spot removal. Whoops. What happened here? Oh no. A spot removal spell got removed. Oops, daisy, how did that happen? Okay. I like this. I feel like this is good. I am happy with this. I think you cut the filigree familiar. No, it's there. Oh, I think you should cut the filigree familiar. It probably should be cut. It does go to 4 though. It takes us to 4. And it draws us a card. Don't like Kuldotha, not a lot of expensive stuff to cheat. It's not insane. I don't think the Forge Master is insane here. There's a lot of like, it requires a lot of artifacts to get rid of to go off on. Meh. I don't know. This I can pick the other stuff later. All right, friends. I think this is where we're going to be leaving it. I think we have completed our mission. We wanted $100 Oswald. We got to $97. It can take a little. You gotta like finagle it a little bit. But the main thing that we're going to be doing here, or the main goal here, is to assemble some combos to win the game. The first one is getting prototype portal on the battlefield, and then creating a copy of Ugin's Nexus, sacrificing the Nexus to Oswald to take an extra turn, and then the next turn you just repeat that for infinite turns. The other way we win is we have Basalt Monolith, and we have Rings of Brighthearth to make infinite colorless mana. We dump that mana into Staff of Domination to take to draw an entire deck and assemble Goblin Cannon and deal infinite damage, or we could assemble our prototype portal combo and win that way as well. So we got things and stuff to do here. We also have a draw Scorpion here, and I forgot why it's here, but it is here. So that's cool too. I feel like this is like the remnant of another combo that I just forgot about. So there could be some little tweaks here and there, but that's basically the goal of the deck, is to sacrifice a lot of little cantrippy artifacts to Oswald, generate card advantage while tutoring out stuff, and I'll win the game like that. So that's the goal. That's the main goal, and it looks like a pretty sweet deck. Don't know how competitive it is or anything like that, but I am pretty excited to try it out on the Wednesday stream. That's where I'm going to be running this deck. If there's anything that doesn't show up online, I think if there's any like C21 cards or whatever, like Dig Site Engineer, I'll have to take those out. But like this is the list that we have brewed. I'm happy with it, and yeah. So thank you everybody for joining the stream, helping me first of all choose the commander to brew, and then helping me build this entire deck. It looks like a really sweet one. And if you want to see it on the Wednesday stream, come back on Wednesday, and we're going to be giving this a test run. So until then, friends, thanks again. See ya.